and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Oops. I shared to the wrong groups. I shared to my groups. So my groups have it twice. Give me a second. I got to do one more share now that I've got 4. Heck, we might as well put this in counseling in Colorado too while we're here. Right? Okay. I've been posting in counseling in Colorado since I started the Daily Trudge. 4 years, it's been the #1 group. Sharon Gooseman runs that group. Yep. So today's the last day of packing before we move. I think I have most of it. Today I'm feeling a little discouraged. When I don't, there's a lot of things I do. I talk to a lot of different people, and sometimes, you don't want to have an expectation because you'll be let down, but there's reasonable expectations. You don't get, let me put it this way. It doesn't matter what it is. If you put half your effort into it, you're going to get nothing out of it. So I'm just going to put it that way, right? So thanks, Chris. Good to see you, brother. I'm sure it's just mostly my mind thinking things up. So, oh no, it's kind of, somebody came and asked me to do something. It's ready. It's fucking ready. We're not doing anything. So until I see action, I don't believe a word of it until I start seeing action. So, but let's get to the topic today. Do some introductions. It's Friday the 13th. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. That means nothing, just so you know. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. I'm going to be your host today. If you're here, please say hello, whether you are watching the live or the rewatch. Starting next week, I'm probably going to be doing a little bit more preparation for this. It'll be a little different, but not much. So, I'm also considering bringing back my group because I was hoping something would work out, and it is not. So, information needs to get out there. It needs to get out there. So, we will see. All right, let's kind of get started on this. Sorry, I'm also waking up. So, it says here, it does not happen overnight. And it's going to be page 85 out of the big book. Good old page 85. Which is funny. They say it's 85, but it's actually on 84. So, this is right after the 9th step. Let's read the 9th step promises. Let's just start with the 9th step promises. Fuck it. Let's just start there. All right. If we are painstaking about this phase of our development, we will be amazed before we are halfway through. We are going to know a new freedom, a new happiness. We will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. We will comprehend the word serenity, and we will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. That feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. That's what it is. I'm feeling useless right now. Huh. I'll get over it one way or another. Just kind of funny that my problem or my what I'm going through appeared in the promises. It's just kind of weird. Good morning, Gary. It's good to see you, dude. All right. We will lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in our fellows. Self seeking will slip away. Our whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Fear of people and economic insecurity will leave us. We will intuitively know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. We will suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. Are these extravagant promises? We think not. They're being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They will always materialize if we work for them. If we work for them. Okay. If you don't put in the work, you're not going to get them. That's it. It's how, it's how it works. It is the way of life. If you do not contribute to life, nothing will change. You need to make change in your life constantly. Because you're a changing person. You are a spiritual person. Your age does not matter. Enjoy it while you can, kiddies. Enjoy it while you can. Actually, they're going to be much happier at the other place. They'll have a lot more windows and blah, blah, blah. So, yes, thy will be done if we work for them. If we work for them. But now we're getting on to the topic here. So this thought brings us to step 10, which suggests, just take out that word. Suggest isn't for me. Okay? And I doubt it's for Gary or Chris either. I'm not going to speak for them, but pretty good chance that they work their life that way. Okay. Continue to take personal inventory and continue to set right any new mistakes as we go along. This is the fun part of the program. Yeah, it's the fun part of the program. Okay. We vigorously commenced this way of living as we cleaned up the past. Do you hear it? Okay. Did you know that you don't have to spend that much time on the ninth step? The ninth step can be taken care of as you go along. It just says it right here. We vigorously commenced this way of life as we cleaned up the past. Ta-da! Okay. We have entered the world of the spirit. These are directions. These are instructions. Okay. And these are a couple more promises right here. We have entered the world of the spirit. Our next function is to grow in understanding and effectiveness. So, understanding, number one, understanding. That means we continue to be open minded about everything that comes across our path. Everything. Because by this point, we are a free man. We are free. We have recovered from a seemingly hopeless state of mind and body. If that ain't a miracle, I don't want to put the word fuck and miracle in the same sentence anymore. In fact, I should probably just work on getting. I use swearing to emphasize things that I do, but with this voice, I don't think I need to do that. I think I need to start going a little bit more PG-13 or PG-17. There we go. I'm a little R sometimes. I love this program. I'm very passionate, and I come from a hood mentality, man. So our next function is to grow and understand this is not an overnight matter. There we are. It's not. It should continue for a lifetime. Continue to watch for selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear. When these crop up, we ask God to remove them. We discuss them with someone immediately and we make amends quickly if we have harmed anyone. Then we resolutely turn our thoughts to someone we can help. Love and tolerance is our code. Immediately. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's too late. Tomorrow's too late. If you have a chance to take care of something today, I recommend you do it. Do not let it sit on your plate because then you're going to go into a retrogressive groove, which we're getting ready to start talking about. And that's the number one danger. That's what for people that have cleared 4 and 5 and have gotten to 9, this is where they fail. They forget that they must continue to enlarge their spiritual life. Okay. People get scared at this step. Why? Because 11's coming. I don't know what it is about step 11 that scares people. I think it feels very religion-y to people and it scares people. That's why. But that's my own opinion. I had a hard time with step 11. I did too. It was the meditation part. It's still very hard for me to sit down for 10, 15 minutes and do nothing. It's hard for me to do. It's hard for me to sit here and do this for 20 minutes. Okay. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. And we have ceased fighting anyone or anything, even alcohol. I think that's what I'm doing this morning. I feel, you know, because when I start to feel useless, I want to fight. And I'm not going to let myself do that. You see, if you don't see it, I see it. Since I see it, it's the only person that matters because it's happening to me. Okay. But here again, going through something so that you can see what's happening. This doesn't embarrass me. So, if tempted, we recoil from it as from a hot flame. We react. I don't know if recoil from a hot flame is also reacting sanely and normally. Nope. I don't recoil from it from a hot flame. I don't. I care less. I really don't. Alcohol is just not a part of my life. None of my friends drink. My family doesn't really drink. Everybody I hang out with just doesn't drink. So, and commercials and things like that. That doesn't bother me. So, and we will see this happen automatically. We will see that our new attitude toward liquor has become without any effort on our part. It just comes. That is the miracle of it. Isn't this a yet another promise? It just comes. That is the miracle of it. We are not fighting it. Neither are we avoiding temptation. We feel as though we have been placed in a position of neutrality, safe and protected. Isn't that what we've been striving for? See, this insidious ism has been attacking our lives. Uh, uh, all of our fucking lives being just an intrusive motherfucker. I said I would start to be PG-17 tomorrow. Not today. It's too late. All right. If I don't laugh today, I'm going to be in a bad mood, and I am not going there. I'm not going there. Isn't that what we wanted, though? To be safe and protected. Right? Now I'm starting to get out of this because I'm starting to remember, oh, yeah, God already has everything planned out. Well, fuck. I guess I don't have to fight anything, do I? I sure don't. We have not even sworn off. Instead, the problem has just been removed. It does not exist for us. We are neither cocky nor are we afraid. That is our experience. That is how we react, so long as we keep in fit spiritual condition. Okay, now we're going to get back to the topic's going to start to get here. Well, we've been talking about it. This doesn't happen overnight. Okay? This is how I'd like to um how I'd like you to think about it. Normies don't see time the same way we do. Where you and I understand 30 days is a long time and we have faith in that person. And we have faith in that person because we see that they're doing the actual work and we know what's going to happen, don't we, Chris? Huh, Gary? We know what's going to happen. So therefore, we can rely on that because we have our faith in God, right? Well, what about their siblings and their moms, their dad, their husband or wife who goes through this, and at 30 days they always fuck up. And for them, it's like the shoe is dropping. Okay? Therefore, from the beginning, we should be doing what's called a living amends. We must all do a living amends. That means you're just going to be a better person each day, a better person each day. If you've gone as low as you say you've had, that shouldn't be too much of a problem, should it? Just go do the damn dishes, pick up the dog poop, be a responsible person. Do not go take over the house. It's not yours. You don't know how to run it. You don't. I don't. I don't even fucking want it. Nope. My wife has done it for the last 10 years, and she does a great fucking job. I am not interfering. No way. I support what she does. Most times she doesn't even know that. She doesn't need to. She just needs to feel safe around me. That's it. Other than that, everything is just a dividend. That's a dividend. That means anything else I do beyond that is just in the plus mark. Cool stuff. Here's where we get into it, though. It's easy to let up on the spiritual program of action and rest on our laurels. Okay? It is. It's easy to do. I know. I've been there. It could be slow, so fucking subtle. You won't even fucking see it. I'm telling you, you won't see it. I didn't see it. I'll tell you the first thing I did wrong. Okay? I stopped going to meetings. That was the first thing I did wrong. The next thing I did wrong was step out of the sunlight of the spirit. And from that point on, I was just in danger. It was just a matter of time. And July 4th, 1999, I drank a Coors Light. Relapse on one Coors Light. You know what? I wanted a beer for the rest of the fucking night. But that's where it began. And from that point, it was over. 3 months later, I'll be back on the streets. Well, probably more like 6, 7. Right? But it happened fast. It happened real fast. That's what happens if you let up on your spiritual program. Alcohol is a subtle foe, one you cannot win against. You will not win. You won't win against your ism. You just won't. There is no winning. There is only losing in that area. Only losing. The only thing that wins is your ism. Okay? And it's a non-entity. That's what makes it hard. Alcohol in a sense does not exist. It's just an inanimate object. That's it. Okay. We are not cured of alcoholism. What we have is a daily reprieve contingent on the maintenance of our spiritual condition. Every day is a day when we must carry the vision of God's will into all of our activities. How can I best serve thee? Thy will not mine be done. These are thoughts which must go with us constantly. We can exercise our willpower along this line all we wish. It is the proper use of the will. Of the wheel. Of the will, not the wheel. All right. The most common alcohol fantasy seems to be if I just don't drink, everything will be all right. Now, we know what we say about that. We say that when a man says getting sober is enough, we think he is unthinking. Alcohol was 5% of my problem. And I'm giving it leeway there. 5% of my problem. The other 95% of my problem was me. Was this. I didn't know how to function in normal life. I had to relearn how to function in society. And it sucked. I hated it. Why? Because you feel like a child again. And when you're a little bit older and a male, whoo, that is a big blow to our pride, which we need. I needed to learn humility, man. I needed to learn humility. Okay. See, I thought that was a humiliating situation. It was not. It's not like anybody was looking. Okay. All right. Once the fog cleared for me, I saw for the first time the mess my life had become. I had family, work, financial, and legal problems. I was hung up on old religious ideas. There were sides of my character to which I was inclined to stay blind because they could easily have convinced me that I was hopeless and pushed me towards escape again. The big book guided me to resolving all my problems, but it didn't happen overnight, certainly not automatically. With no effort on my part, I need always to recognize God's mercy and blessings that shine through any problem that I have to face. Your problems are not going to stop. They might be different problems. Okay. The point is, here again, what you do with it is all about your attitude. Okay. You still have character defects. I still have anger, but I don't use it. I don't utilize it to get what it is that I need. I certainly do not use anger if I'm trying to advocate. You could raise your voice. Well, that's not true. I might get angry. If it depends on where I'm at. If I haven't had my meds for a couple days, yeah, I'm probably going to yell. It's one part I don't like about myself, and I'm still working on it. So I still have nightmares every night. I just don't talk about them anymore. So last night wasn't too bad. It was a regular jail. I'm always in jail. With my friend Nick. Weird, that's not really weird considering I met my friend Nick in jail. So like for reals, I met him. So my brain kind of which is good because he's 6'7", 300 pounds, used to play college ball, things like that. So yeah, I needed that big dude in jail because let's just say I did. All right. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow for a Daily Trudge. I might do another one this afternoon. Seems to work that way. So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I love you. Peace out and have a day.